Hello guys, and welcome back to another Kewl episode. On today's episode, we're taking a look at Kewl Toon, the newest top-tier archetype within Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Now, as I am making this video, the maintenance is currently happening for Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and with that being said, we don't actually know what is being released for the Kewl Toon archetype. However, I still wanted to give you a general update for when the pack releases. Now, with that being said, you won't see this video if Rotary and some of the other notable cards like Kewl are not in the set. So, hey, if you're seeing this, congratulations. We actually got a good deck. That being said, if Rotary doesn't exist within the next pack, likely this deck doesn't do anything, and you just won't see this video because, yeah, that's how important a lot of these cards are to actually making the archetype function. So let's actually go over what Kewl Toon does and why it's a top-tier meta threat. First and foremost, all of them are tuners. They're all tuners. They rely heavily on tuners. All of them have the effect where on the field they can utilize a tuner monster in the hand for a synchro summon. Any synchro summon of a tuner synchro. I believe it's tuner synchro. But basically this also means that hand traps like Ash Blossom, Ghost Bell, and the Gammas, or the Psyframes, can be utilized as synchro material, which is pretty nice. That means that oftentimes you can have additional pushes through interaction just simply because you happen to draw the right level or tuner, which is pretty solid. That being said, Kewl and Rekko are basically your best normal summons. Kewl allows you to special summon from the deck. Rekko allows you to search from the deck on summon. Notably, Kewl specifically needs to be normal summoned in order to get its effect to special summon from the deck. So keep that in mind. You want to normal summon the Kewl. All of the others can be utilized via special summon as well. Rekko just searches out a Kewl Toon tuner monster from your Kewl Toon monster that's not level 3, so you can't search Kewl. We have Mix here, which on normal or special adds another Kewl Toon of a different level as well, not level 2, which is important. And then we have Clip. Clip is very important to the combo because what ends up happening is during the opponent's main phase, you're going to use this as a way to get into the rest of your plays. It's pretty important. On top of that, if it's sent to the graveyard, they all do things for having been sent to the graveyard via synchro summon. So for example, Rekko has the ability to pop a spell trap. Kewl has the ability to look at the top 2 cards and kind of stack the deck against the opponent, which is pretty cool. Clip banishes a card from the extra deck face down, which is very interesting. But notably, Rotary is very important in the sense that Rotary, we'll talk about Mix in a second. Rotary specifically gives you the ability to get an additional normal summon. You just reveal it and another tuner, and then you get another normal summon of a tuner. If it's sent to the graveyard as synchro material, you get to look at the opponent's hand and add a Kewl Toon spell trap from your deck to your hand, which gives you the field spell or the quick play spell, whichever one you need. And on top of that, it is a level 1, which is very important as well, because a lot of the materials necessary require you to have a level 1. Now, without Rotary, you could technically still summon off of Kewl a level 1 and still get access to your level 4 Trackmaker. It's not too difficult, but I will say it also kind of sucks. So for the most part, we just want to have Rotary anyway because it's just way more useful. That being said, without that, you still have some plays. You can also use Mix, which also searches out as previously mentioned, but if sent to the graveyard, pops a monster. So this one is probably your best of the synchro materials because popping a monster is very useful. Also, notably, they do target, so keep that in mind. As for the other spell traps, we have Kewl Toon Synchro, which is a quick play spell that activates to add a Kewl Toon card from your deck to your hand. Then you can synchro summon a tuner synchro monster. That's any tuner synchro monster. We also have JJ Kewl Toon, which is the field spell, which gives you an additional normal summon and contribute a tuner in order to add or special summon a Kewl Toon from the deck. And then on top of that, you are locked. All of these basically lock you into tuners. That's pretty much it. We're also playing a Synchro Overtake because some of these are named in the extra deck. Some of the main deck monsters are named in the extra deck. As for the synchro monsters, we have Trackmaker, which is the searcher. We have Kewl, which allows you to banish additional cards from the opponents on synchro summon. And then on top of that, or if it's sent to the graveyard, on top of that, on synchro, well, actually both of them, right? You look at the opponent's extra deck, you banish a card from it, and then you just banish face down, or face up. Yeah, if it's sent to the graveyard. Multiple banishes from the extra. We have RS, which is an Omni Negate. And then we have Remix, which is a way to tag out into your other names, which is pretty solid. So that is mostly it. Oh, sorry. We also have loudness war, which gives you the ability to, during the opponent, or if the opponent does a thing, you get to banish a Cool Toon monster in order to apply its synchro summon effect. Not on summon, but when it's used as synchro material. So you can pop, you can banish a card, etc. That's the general idea. It's very confusing, but when you see it actually play out, hopefully it makes more sense. Let me show you what that does. Alrighty, so real quick, I'm just going to show you the simple one card Q line. So ignore the rest of the cards in the hand. We're just going to show you what Q does. So first and foremost, Q is going to activate. We're going to activate its effect in order to special summon from the deck. We are going to summon the Mix. Mix effect is going to activate, and we are going to add to our hand the Rotary. This is why Rotary is so important, because now we have a 3 and a 1, which allows us to go into this guy. Now, to be fair, we could also use Rotary here to normal summon something like the Ghost Spell or something else of that nature. It's not too important, but occasionally you'll have like another Cool Toon in your hand that you would want to synchro summon. Here we're going to activate all of these effects. We're going to activate the effect of the Track Maker. We're going to activate the effect of the Rotary, and then we are going to activate the effect as the last effect, Q, so that we can look at the opponent's deck. Hey, look at that. We're going to manage this one. We're going to place the other one on top. We could also place it on bottom if we wanted to. We're going to look at the opponent's hand, and from the Rotary, we get to add to the hand the Field Spell. Then we are also going to add the Quick Play spell, which notably is twice per turn, which is kind of funny. So we could do it again if we really wanted to, but I'm going to act as if we didn't use it. We want to actually set it for the most part. We're going to activate the JJ Cool Toon here, and then we are going to activate its effect. We are going to tribute off the non-mix in order to add to our hand. We're going to add the Recco. Now, we could also special summon it. I'm just going to special summon it here, but you could also normal summon it if you wanted to. This is also a way to get like Q into rotation. So, you know, you grab up the Field Spell, you grab Q, you normal summon the Q, right? Because it gives you an extra normal summon as well, which is nice. We're going to go for the Recco here, and we're going to add it to our hand clip. And then we are going to synchro summon using the Recco and the Mix into Remix. And then we are done. That's it. That's the whole combo. Here's the thing. During the opponent's turn, we have a lot that we can do, so let me show you. First and foremost, we have the effect of Remix, which has the ability to, during the opponent's turn, tribute itself and then target 2 non-synchro tuners in the grave, adding one to the hand and special summoning the other, and then immediately synchro summoning, or at least you can, right? Notably, you don't have to immediately synchro summon. So that means you could also add back something like a Ghost Spell or a Gamma or an Ash or something of that nature that may be used on the previous turn. It's very nice. Notably, we also have the ability to use Clip in hand to synchro off with the monsters in our hand as well, right? On special summon, or during the opponent's main phase, you can special summon this card from your hand and then immediately synchro summon a 2 new synchro monster, which is pretty solid. So here, my opponent did a thing. We're going to just tag out here. We're going to go into the Mix. And we're going to go into Recco. We're going to summon the Recco here. And then we are going to just immediately synchro summon into RS with the Rico and the Mix. And now, notably, Mix will activate here. We're going to activate the effect of the Mix. We're going to pop the monster as well. And now we have the Omni Negate on top of everything else. We could also activate our Cool Toon Synchro. We're going to add to the hand. I guess we'll add Recco here so that we can use its Spell Trap Pop effect. We're going to go for the Clip. We're going to special summon it. Out comes Clip. Activate its effect. We're going to synchro summon into Crackle. We're going to go for Crackle, activate the effect. We can use the effect to banish a card face down. So we're going to do that. We're going to activate this one. We're going to pop the Spell Trap. We're going to activate this one. We're going to banish a random card from their extra deck face down. Banish a random card. We're going to banish, or look at it, banish that one. Gain attack, 2,500, banish that guy. Bada bing, bada boom. They have another thing. We're going to negate it as well. Banishing Recco, since we have multiple of it. Negate. There you go. That's generally how the deck works. Hopefully this gives you an idea as to how it works, how it functions. Yeah, it's a lot of kind of playing on the opponent's turn, tagging out, tagging in, all of that jazz. And then on top of that, you can play a whole bunch of these hand traps in addition to that, and that's generally how you would play into opponent's boards, is you would prevent them from getting to that full board. So that's generally what it does. All right, this deck is rather interesting. It is a very complex, kind of different style of deck than most other decks. It is reliant on kind of playing more on the opponent's turn than anything else, right? Even synchro summoning during the opponent's turn. But notably, it also locks you into tuners, so it's not like you're summoning Baron or something else of that nature. Now, I will say, this deck, again, very different without Rotary. It's still playable. I will probably still do a video on it, nonetheless, regardless of whether or not we get Rotary. But this card does kind of solve a lot of the issues. Getting that additional search is massive to the end board, right? We added like 4 interactions because of that additional search. On top of that, we also have, you know, Crackle and back-to-back. Back-to-back is kind of a crazy card. You add back cards, you can do it twice, and then you can also synchro summon as soon as you do that, right? So you add back tuners, you can add back Ashes or Ghost Spells or what have you, right? Again. And then on top of that, it allows you to OTK more effectively because you get that additional attack. So it's pretty solid. It's not insane by any stretch of the imagination, but it's another way to like help push for lethal and what have you. And overall, it does matter quite substantially for the top deck. All in all, though, it's a, I don't know, it's a pretty cool deck. It's nothing too crazy. I think even with the full release, even with Fidrawless, if we were to get it as well, which is a hand trap that's specifically very useful in this list, being able to summon itself, it's a tuner, it can be used for synchro material to go into back-to-back more easily, and a bunch of stuff like that. Even if you were to have Fidrawless, I guess you can't technically... Don't worry about it. Even if you were to have Fidrawless, you wouldn't realistically beat any of the other top decks right now. All of those are really powerful. Mitsurugi, Vanquish Soul Canine, Yummy, Draco Tail. They're all significantly better than this deck. But it would be around the Radiant Typhoon tier. So those are my thoughts. Hopefully you guys do indeed enjoy. Hopefully this helped as well understand the general combos and how this deck works. But yeah, there you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. And remember to always stay frosty. Bye-bye.